This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance or training purposes.
This call may be recorded.
Hello.
We made it.
Hi, you guys. How are you? How are you, Nathan?
Super. I'm happy to introduce Becky from Shanklin Heating and Air. I'm so happy she joined us.
I know. I'm so excited that you're here, Becky.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be a part of this today. So, yes, thank you.
So, Becky, I'm going to put you on the spot for just a second. I want you to tell us a little bit about who you are. So, you are a CSR that's in our coaching program, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, and tell us about your journey with Power Selling Pros so far.
Oh, gosh, what a journey it's been. So, yes, I am here at Shanklin Heating and Air Conditioning. I have been here almost 5 years. So, April will make 5 years. Super exciting journey. Learning everything HVAC and CSR related. My journey with Power Selling Pros has been amazing, not only professionally, but personally as well. You know, it really broadens your horizon on how to communicate effectively with folks. And I have the pleasure of working with Nathan, and he is absolutely amazing. So, yes. We are HVAC, and we're also branching out into electrical. So exciting things on the horizon that we will be able to implement our Power Selling Pros and giving folks the amazing Shanklin experience that wows them that we get from Power Selling Pros.
Oh, wow. I love that. I'm so happy to hear that. Also singing Nathan's praises. Nathan, you're such a good coach. I'm going to move this so it's a little lighter. I don't know if that helps or not. I'm like so dark over here. But that's so cool. I love it. And what level are you in our coaching program?
So I am a level 4.
Woo! And if you don't know, that's the top level. Let's go, Becky.
Rock star. Whoop, whoop. Yes.
Let's go. That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, I want to highlight the comments over here really quick. I'm going to throw it up on the screen. Mandy, she's another one of our mentors and coaches who have been on the show before. She says she's heard tons of praises on Becky over the years.
Exciting.
Which is so true. Nathan sings your praises, and it's great.
That's so awesome. Cool. We're so blessed to be a part of the Power Selling family. Absolutely.
We're happy that you guys are here. Okay, cool. So why don't we get in and listen to some of these calls? Are you guys ready to do it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go, Nathan. Nathan's got our calls today.
All right. Here we go. With the first one. I'm going to rewind it.
Get my camera right.
Yes, my name is Joy, and we're having a problem with our unit.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Can you turn it up at all, or is that as high as it goes?
You can do this.
It's
not. I hate to hear that. What's going on with it?
Well,
Let me rewind it. Can you hear that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you start from the beginning?
Okay.
Make you smile.
Yes, my name is Joy, and we're having a problem with our unit. It's not.
I hate to hear that. What's going on with it?
Well, it's not on. It's saying call a mechanic. Whatever it says. Anyway, I'm doing what it says.
I understand completely, yes. Is this your HVAC unit or a generator?
HVAC, it's air conditioning. And
Air conditioning.
I don't know.
Right.
It's the thing in cools and heat.
All right. So you're saying that your unit is signifying to call a maintenance technician?
Yeah. There you got the right word.
To contact. And it won't cut off at all?
No.
Do you have any backup way of cooling your home right now?
nothing but fans.
Okay.
And I do have dogs, so whoever comes, please let them call me before they come so I can put them up. Because I got 8 dogs.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, definitely, definitely. I completely understand. Want to make sure that they're protected as well as the technicians, so.
Right.
All right, let's see here. All right, let's see what, we could do
Can we pause
for you.
it? What are you guys
It's
thinking what are you guys thinking about it so far?
We definitely have not shown a level of care.
Okay. We'll love to have more care in here. What do you think would have been a good opportunity to show care, and like what could she have said?
Well, first, when she's talking about not having any heat, she definitely could have been like, "Oh my goodness," even emphasize maybe the weather that day was not ideal to be without heat. And then when she mentioned her fur babies, that she was concerned about our dogs, implementing like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, we definitely want to make sure they're taken great care of today as well." Just a couple different ways.
Yeah, like a little bit more conviction maybe in the tone and in the response, more energy right there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I definitely hear that. I do like overall her tone, especially at the beginning. I think that she had she sounded positive. She sounded like she wanted to help, I would say. What did you think, Nathan?
I did hear care at the beginning. So there was care at the beginning. She did ask, I feel like, good questions.
Yeah,
Pretty
I thought so
clever
too.
questions. There was one opportunity that I caught. Do you want me to share it? It was right at the very end.
I would love to hear it because now I'm worried I'm going to get it wrong.
So when we're looking at our schedule, she says, "Let's see what we can do for you," and that doesn't help with our confidence. So
Yeah,
good hands, we'll take good care of you. Let's get someone out right away. So some of us like to use that phrase and transitioning into the schedule. Let's see what we can do for you. Is not very confident, but I did like everything else. So if I was to nitpick, I would just say, "Hey, let's take out the let's see what we can do for you. Let's change that."
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a good catch. Instead of let's see, it would be absolutely we can. You had some other good examples too. All right, I like it. Okay, there's also a lot of dead air here in the second half of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you feel like there was? I felt like it was a little much, and I'm not really quite sure what she's doing. I mean, you can guess, but she's not communicating well enough to take out the question of it. So I'd like to hear more of it, more narration, maybe even more questions, something, or even rapport a little bit more. She could have ran with the dog thing, I think, a little bit longer.
Maybe that's where I'm going to come to, because rapport is my groove. It took me a while to get consistent because I would just go with the flow and have a conversation. I see you smiling, Nathan. It took me a while to get consistent because I would just go with my conversation. And if Mrs. Jones wanted to talk about lemon meringue pie, boy, we were talking about it. And it was hard for me sometimes to get back on track to make sure that I had control of the call. So yeah, I've definitely had some hurdles to overcome, but hey, I am here. We have made it.
Yeah, you are. But rapport is not easy for a lot of people. I think that people like to discount themselves. So it's cool to hear you say that you got better at rapport, because a lot of people think of rapport and they're like, I'm not good at it. It's just not a strength of mine. I'm not ever going to work on it. You know what I mean? Like it's not a skill that you can improve on. Yeah. So I think that's cool. I appreciate you sharing that you didn't feel like you were great at it, but you've gotten a lot better. That's great.
And I just want to add, Becky is fantastic with the rapport. She's, I'm sure, makes everybody that she talks to, that she gets to work with, they smile. They're energetic, happy. So when they get done working with Becky at Shanklin, they know that they called the best company to take care of them, and they have a new friend.
I love Stormy. What Stormy said, she goes, "It takes confidence to build rapport." That's awesome. That's definitely true. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so Amber mentioned rapport earlier too. I missed that. Sorry, go on. What were you gonna say?
Do you want me to keep playing that call or do a different one?
No, let's keep going.
All right.
Here. How soon are you looking to get someone out there to look at this for you, Miss?
Well, it's showing 68 degrees in here now, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. Give me just a minute.
As
Let me
soon
go
as
over,
they
go over
can.
my schedules. Okay. Can you give me just a minute? Let me go over my dispatch schedule with my dispatcher and see what we got available for you, and I'll get right back to you.
Yeah, do that.
All right. Thank you. One moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Your patience and holding. It looks like I can get a technician out there to your home between 3 and 5. Would that work for you?
Yeah. Sure.
Great. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to send out a certified trained technician with a blue stock van. He's going to come on a marked van and in uniform, and he's going to come out there and do a top to bottom inspection of your unit, see what's going on for you. We always try to do same day repairs. If we're unable to do so, we will give you estimates in return to do any parts installs that may be needed. We do provide this to you for $85. We accept cash, card, and check. How will you be paying today?
I like it.
Okay, great. All right, I will go ahead and get this set up for you, Miss, and we look forward to servicing you today. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, okay?
Please tell them to call me.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to make a note in there that you do have animals you need to put up before he gets there. I'll make that note in there for you, okay?
All right, thank you much.
All right, you have a wonderful day, and thank you for choosing.
You're fine. God bless you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah.
What were you thinking, Becky? Were you going to say something? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, David.
3.
What'd you say?
Very impressed for that level. That was a level 1 CSR. Very impressed.
Oh, wow. She did
Yeah.
really good with building value. And oh my gosh, look at her go.
Yes.
I know I'm taking your thunder.
Becky, I appreciate your thunder. Yes, your thunder is fun, and I'm so glad you're here. But yeah, like Becky said, built value very nicely. To me, that was a wow experience call because how did the customer end the call with her?
She was very grateful. She really, I feel like it made a big difference in her day.
What did the customer tell her at the very end to the CSR?
God bless you. Have a great day. Wasn't that what she
Yes.
said? Yes.
She's in her prayers.
Yes.
She's in her prayers.
I love
So,
it.
wow experience right there. I mean, you only
Yeah.
pray for the people you love. So
That's right. Hallelujah.
there you go.
I liked it. I think that I do agree. Stormy added on here. She said the customer was fishing for care. So I think that's true. The customer, you can tell that she's doing that because there are some moments where she over explains just a little bit and she's not quite met with the reaction she's hoping for. So she continues to do that throughout the call. So I agree that we needed some more there. But also build value was great.
Yeah.
I
she was
really,
spot on.
really loved.
Yeah.
I love the build value. And another thing that we talk about a lot is wording things in a positive way. So one thing that I want to get your opinion on this, you guys. You tell me what you think. In her build value, at one point she says, if I can get this right, she goes, we like to get it done same day, but if we can't, if we're not able to do that, then and then she comes up, whatever she says next, then we'll like get you rescheduled or something like that. So I feel like this is a really good opportunity to word it in a more positive way. And I mean, just for consistency purposes, right? Like consistently speaking, if I were to take out all the negative words, I was thinking that maybe it would be better to say something like, we like to get it done same day. If for any reason we need to reschedule, we'll let you know. Do you guys feel like that's like reason enough to change it up? Or do you feel like it's basically the same thing? I'm curious what your thoughts are. Am I overthinking it? What do you think?
No, I absolutely see what you're saying. Just to let them know what we can do for you instead of having like that negativity where, she might have fear that we can't get her up and running right now today, so you want to make sure you give her that comfort and that reassurance that, our trucks are fully stocked. So, we're going to do what we can to get you up and running. We're going to make it happen. And then let the technician kind of let her know if, hey, I got to order a blower motor or whatever the situation is. Yeah. So to give her that assurance that we're here, we got you, we're coming, we're going to get it all taken care of.
Okay, now I feel validated. Thank you, Becky. Thank you. I feel validated. validated. I'm like, all right, maybe I'm not overthinking.
Nathan, what's
Okay,
your
cool.
feedback?
I agree. Yeah, I agree. We don't want to put out there that someone's going to possibly reschedule. If you do need to reschedule, let us know. And if they feel like they need to say that, I mean, you're right. I wouldn't even put it in there, but we say change. If you need to make a change, contact us.
Yeah.
But nobody makes changes with us, so why even bring it up, right?
Right.
No one would dream of doing that. What are you talking about?
No.
Never even crossed someone's mind.
So
Okay, I'm ready for the next call if you guys are.
Yeah.
do we want to do a dispatch call or another call that sounds the same?
Ooh, we got a dispatch call? We've never done one of those on the show. Let's do it. I'm down.
All right, let's do this dispatch one. I'm going to download it
Wait,
first.
Nathan, how are we going to do this if the principles don't apply to dispatching?
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say trust me, he made sure they applied, girlfriend.
I am just kidding. I hear that all the time. Like, Tatiana, it's just a dispatching call. The principles don't apply. No. Everyone's face is like, what? No, they apply. What I'm saying is, even if you're a dispatcher, these principles apply to you. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's do it. Whenever you're ready, Nathan.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, this is Kayla. This is Mr. Stark.
I love her beginning.
Hey, how are you doing this morning?
Good.
Good. I need to. I am. Thank you so much for asking and taking my phone call today, Mr. Stark. I just wanted to call and check in. I know that we were supposed to come out there and start up the generator today, and we want to ensure that you get the time and attention that you deserve. Would you be available to reschedule to next Monday? I could have Sam out there between 12 and 2. Does that work okay for you, Mr. Stark?
That's fine. It was going to be Dean.
Okay,
But,
yeah,
Wait, can you pause it?
I've never met Sam. That's fine.
All right. I'm loving the comments. I want to just talk about the first impression because there's a lot in here that most dispatchers don't do already.
Right.
Right. And I'm really loving it. I can tell everyone in the comments is loving it. She's smiling on the call. What else do we have? Definitely. Yeah. Everyone's saying she's smiling. And then someone else said, I love the greeting. Or maybe that was you, Becky. Did you say you love her greeting?
Yeah,
You said that.
like, hello, we are here to save the day. It was
I know.
uplifting and it felt wonderful. Yes.
I agree. She is nailing it. You know what? Kayla, I know Kayla, and you work with Kayla too, Nathan. I know that. And she is a baddie on the phones. She does a great
I
job.
definitely hear that. She did amazing. Just right
Yeah.
out the gate, I was like, oh my, yes.
Yeah. Really good. Okay, so I also love that she takes time to make the customer feel comfortable right there at the beginning. She doesn't just rush right into it. What else? Anything else sent out to you guys that you want to add?
I agree with both of you, what you said, ditto.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Natasha
is my
says-
account. I mean, I don't choose the calls. This is my account. So I have to be like, oh, that's great. Amazing.
You have to. No biases here. No biases. Right? But Natasha says she's making me want to reschedule. And I think that's hilarious. Right? I don't even have an appointment. And I want to reschedule with that kind of tone.
Right.
That's so funny. I love that she
There's no
says
way I'm
as
bringing up
well.
opportunities on this TV show. This is an amazing call.
Yeah, oh, you would never dream of that. Nope, you're right. Only the good things, Nathan. No, I also love that she says we want to make sure you have the time and attention that you deserve. I think that's a great thing to say, so the customer knows that's why we're rescheduling in the first place. Is that we're not rushing. Everyone needs time and attention. Like that's the last thing someone wants is a technician out there who's not giving it their all because they've got distractions, whatever those are. All right, I'm loving that beginning. We can keep going.
Awesome.
Sam, that's fine.
Yes, sir. You're in really great hands with Sam. He does work with Dean almost every day, and he's very knowledgeable and very experienced, and you're in really great hands with him.
Okay. All right. So it's going to be next Monday then.
Yes, sir. And Sam will give you a call that day when he's on his way.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you so much for choosing. You have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Okay, so they cut out the company name, but yeah, we know who it is. So the guy had concerns with the technician that was coming because he didn't know the technician. But what did she do to help comfort the customer with who's coming out?
She definitely reassured that he was top notch. He knew his stuff. He was going to make it happen for her today. Yeah, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm. I like this comment right here. Someone said, I like that she didn't apologize. That's a great point.
Shankland Heating and Air Conditioning. Those are my peoples right there. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We're here for Becky. It's okay. We get it. Becky's awesome. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Yeah, awesome build value. She builds a great build value, and she's so confident the way that she does it. You know, it doesn't like trip her up. She doesn't build value in a negative way. I think it's really common for people to preface it with a negative, you know, saying something like, well, we can't get him out there, but I do have so-and-so. And she didn't say anything like that. It was just like, oh, well, this is why he's awesome too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was good.
Really good.
Okay. Oh, I love the dispatch calls. That was a good one too.
There's another one if you want to hear it.
Okay, let's do another one.
All right, let me turn this up so you can hear it.
Hi, Miss Cherry.
Yes.
Hi, this is Christina with Again. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing very well. It's Friday. I can't complain. Well, I was calling because I had that technician getting ready to head that way. He's finished up on his other job. His name is Cavo. And I just wanted oh, pardon me. I got the sniffles. I thought I was going to sneeze. Well, I just wanted to let you, or to talk to you a little bit. You've got two systems there?
Well, they're standalone heaters.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't make that clear.
No, you may have. I'm not the original one that you spoke to. Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. So I didn't know if you had individual AC units or what kind of systems you had in there. So I was just gathering some information. That's all.
Okay,
do you know?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Miss Sherry. What's up?
No, I was just going to say they're two standalone heaters. They're not. It's not a unit or anything.
Okay. And do you think they're both pretty old?
Well, I know one is. This other one, I'm not sure how old this other one is. I lose track of time.
I understand that. I'm feeling.
It's probably about 10 years old, the newest one.
Okay.
So
I've
had them for a while.
Okay. And do you use window units in the house, or do you have a central air in the house also?
I have central air.
Oh, okay. And is that working all right too?
Yes, the air conditioner works fine. We didn't put the heat in because we never used the central heat when we had it in our old unit. So this unit's old now too, but the air conditioner is working fine.
Okay, thank you, Nathan. Before we get too far away from it, I think that there's a lot of good going on here. She's very positive. This is a much more in-depth conversation. Oh, we lost Becky. Her computer's been giving issues, so I think it must have just disconnected. But hopefully she comes back soon. Hopefully she joins back in. Okay, so I was just gonna say there was a little bit of that awkwardness there when the CSR was like, or the customer was like, did I not make that clear? And she starts to go on and explain herself. Did you feel like that was a little awkward?
Yes.
So if I were to pinpoint why that is, I think it's because she continued. I mean, one, it shows us why it's good to prepare, but there are times where we miss little details like that. So, I mean, it's going to happen. But I also think it continued to be awkward because the CSR tried to over-explain the reason. Oh, Becky's back. Oh no. Becky,
hold on.
Okay. Here, I can take you. Well, Becky, do you want me to keep you on here just so you can talk still, or do you want to?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we can hear you. We can't see you, but we can hear you. That's okay. That's what matters more. But anyway, so I was saying that in that last call we heard that a little bit of the awkwardness I think is stemming from her trying to over explain why she's asking the questions, and she doesn't let it go and move on. She keeps explaining, and the customer just sort of stops responding, and it's sort of weird there. And I think most of the time when we try to explain ourselves, especially when someone's maybe a little annoyed and she sounded that way for just a split second, it can sound like defensiveness. And so I'm glad this call has not escalated to something we don't want it to be. But I think she could have saved herself from even the worry of that happening had she just moved on a little bit quicker and not lingered on that too much.
Yeah.
So
definitely a great catch from our QA team to find a call like this.
yes, agreed. There she is. She's back.
Hello, I'm back.
We love the technical difficulties.
I tell you what, shout out to them.
Shout out, the real MVP. That's funny.
Oh gosh.
That's great.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Do you want to add any other thoughts on that, Nathan? I know, Becky, it's been a little bit. You've been dealing with some stuff. So anything you want to add before we move on to the next one?
I'll let Becky add. Becky, you want to add anything to that call?
It was amazing.
Here we go.
Round of applause.
It was fantastic. Everything I dreamed it could be. Everything I ever dreamed it could be. That's funny.
But my only thoughts is I'm glad that our quality assurance team pulled that call. Definitely a good call to review and talk about to see what we can do differently to have so that does happen again. We're definitely going to be more prepared and control the call if that happens again.
Yeah, I agree. All right, we can keep going through this one.
All right, same call.
I'm thinking so. Yeah, let's hear how it ends.
All right, let's see what happens.
But yeah, the air conditioner's working fine.
Okay, and those are not old. Those are working just fine.
Right.
Okay, wonderful. And do you have an attic in the house?
Well, it's an attic, but not really. It has a crawl space to go through to get to it.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
okay.
Just a hole in the roof, in the ceiling that you trapdoor type, not really a ladder or anything. You have to use a step ladder to get up there.
Oh, okay. All right, Miss Cherry. Well, I just wanted to get a little get a little information, make sure everything was all right. We're sure we know what we're on. Okay. Well, he's gonna come out there. His name is Tavo. He's got a lot of kids, so if there's some kids running around, he might act like one. So he might act like one a little bit.
That's cute.
If you have any questions, please feel free to ask him. He's really easygoing. He's going to check if he might get up in the attic or that little crawl space just to make sure you don't have any holes or anything like that up there. Just to check and make sure we're not getting any air coming in from outside and losing some because sometimes the air seeps in from outside and you lose some money that way, just because the air seeps out and then it makes your bill go up, that sort of thing. So he's going to check out that sort of thing. He'll check out your heaters. He's going to take some measurements. He's going to do a safety check while he's there of your heaters just to make sure there's not any fumes or anything coming in that are not ideal. And that sort of thing. But anyways, he's going to check all of that while he's there. And please, if you've got any questions, stop him at any time. He won't mind by any means to ask or answer any of that, all right? And he's not far off, so he should be there shortly, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Miss Cherry. We'll see you soon, okay?
Okay.
Thanks. All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What'd you guys think?
I liked it. Yes. It might be a little. I tell you what, everybody has room for improvement, and I've got me some notes mentally logged here. Like these are some rock stars. I love it.
Yeah, we had a lot of a good grip of calls today.
Yeah.
I agree. Mm-hmm. What did you think, Nathan?
So she was repeating herself, and we just need to practice. I practiced our build value statement, what we say, because you could tell she was repeating herself, maybe nervous where she was at in the call flow. I mean, she's definitely very positive and kind.
Yeah.
And I love she said like the safety inspection, we're going to come on out, we're going to make sure you're running safely, and that is comforting to folks, especially if you're having some issues or you had issues. That means a whole lot to you to know that I'm running safely and efficiently.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the comments too, and I'm reading some of the thoughts, and I think there we agree, Amber, Natasha, Mandy, everyone kind of mentioned that it was a little bit, what's the right word? It dragged on a little bit. You know what I mean? It just went on a little bit longer than maybe it needed to. I was going to point out of just how different this sounds from most confirmation calls. It really is. Like, it is a lot longer than most confirmation calls, and there's a lot more opportunity for personability than most confirmation calls. And I think maybe somewhere in the middle is what we're looking for. So it doesn't need to be so long that it takes up too much time, takes you away from the other customers that you need to call and the other technicians that are trying to get a hold of you as well. But also I think that we have more time than we realize to build a connection and to build the value. I mean, I think the two things I hear dispatchers throw out the window the most is probably care and value. You know what I mean? They're like, whatever, I'm just calling to make sure you're available, on, off, we're done.
Yeah.
And it loses that personability. But I would say this is, like you said, she's really nice. She's really kind. She builds the value, but a little bit more concise, iron it out a little bit.
I completely agree with that feedback for sure.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that is time. That 30 minutes flew by. In fact,
it was so much fun.
I know.
Invited me today. Thank you.
Becky, I hope you come back on the show soon. It was really fun having you.
Yeah. Anytime. Holler at me. I will definitely do this again. This was so much fun.
Holler at you, girl. We definitely will. All right. It was good meeting you, Becky. Nathan, thank you for joining us again. And we'll see you on next week's show. I hope everyone enjoys the weekend.
You
have a good one.
Happy Friday.
Bye.